Let's see what message do I have for you out there in the collective? A message for you all. Coming soon. Welcome to the Ascending Age. Very interesting card. It's an 8 card. It looks like the Wheel of Fortune to me a little bit here. Ascending, huh? You're elevating. Very soon. Get ready. Get ready. A new cycle is ready to begin. For everybody, right? So this is just a reminder, the past is done. It's over. So whatever you've gotten used to, whatever you have mastered, good job. That cycle's finished. Get ready to start over. I don't know if it totally as a beginner. I feel like you've hit the jackpot. This just reminds me of like a slot machine wheel. But you're leveling up. It puts you in a little bit of beginner energy, but you're ready for it. So you're done. You're done with past cycles. Whatever wheel you've been on is ending. Coming soon. I'm going to go ahead and look here in the guidebook for this one. Open right to the page. What is my role to play in the greater story unfolding? Yes. Yep. Next, evolutionary consciousness. That is the question here. What is that for you? Well, here's a message to help you navigate that and figure it out, because you're not here by accident. You're not in this reading by accident. You're not on this planet by accident at this time, at this moment in history. Why are you here? What's going on with your soul purpose? What is your contribution? We'll find out. The energy you're showing up in, Page of Cups. I love it. Fresh. Joyful. Not joyful. It's Cups. Wands would be a little more spark. But Cups is like soft. You're excited. I'm seeing apology. Let's see. In the past, the moon. And the moon, and the moon in front of you. 10 of Swords. Yeah, well. There's some forgiveness, right? That's what this is. A need to forgive. Maybe you're waiting for apologies, but this is your energy. I think you're just either apologizing for things or releasing. This could be with a Pisces. The moon is Pisces energy. The 10 of Swords is the old you, like idea of you is done. Swords are your ideas, and the dawn is coming up. Maybe needing to forgive a Pisces of the past. The moon also could have been in the last full moon. In the last full moon, something became very clear to you about a situation or a person that you're releasing. You're not going to carry that. And it could be maybe not that specific person, but how you feel about that gained some light. The moon shines, the full moon talks about our intuition and what's inside of us. And that is like that forgiveness piece is the last hook or cord that you need to cut so that you can move forward into your new era, right? So this is, and to be shiny. So you don't need to drag that old energy into your future. No, that energy needs to be released, and it is released when you cut the cord. And we cut those cords by removing our energetic entanglement. Forgiveness is one of the ways we do that. It has nothing to do with what they did. It has everything to do with helping you disentangle yourself from a person or situation that may have taken something from you, right? And yes, they may have, but they haven't stopped you. Okay, and they're not going to stop you. And you're moving forward. You're going on to something new. Bet you, and you're ready. You're ready for something fresh and new. So, all right, that is the past. I want to look. Oh, I haven't pulled the others. Let me pull the rest of these cards. Then I'm going to clarify this moon card. Do this here like this. All right, the moon. I want to see underneath that moon card because that felt really heavy. Thank goodness that's coming to an end. It needs to come to an end. Page of Wands. Okay, yeah, that's what, that moon showed you. The last full moon showed you a new path. It's time for something new. Something that also, Pisces energy is also like our spiritual selves. The North Node currently, as I'm doing this, is in Pisces. And so this is the energy in this reading. It's timeless, is that we're always pulled towards moving on our spiritual path. King of Pentacles, there's a lot of abundance to be had in that. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. The Four of Cups, I don't know. 10 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups. I don't know. One more, please. 4 of Wands. All right. Well, it is what it is. So mostly the message that's coming through is that in the full moon, you saw something that needs to let go. You have some straggly energy that has kept you tied up emotionally, energetically, spiritually to a situation or a person, or that has generated a set of beliefs that's just dragging your energy down. You have released or in the process of releasing that in that last full moon, which is giving you back the energy to move towards your joy and set you on a new path. You're done with this sense of who you once thought you were or who you thought someone else was. When I pulled all these cards out here, the Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant was the first group, is like committing to a new path, a path that's going to be way more stable and way more abundant for you in this ascending age. And that offer is here, right? With that 4 of Cups, Spirit is offering that to you, which is going to lead to great happiness with the 10 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups, which is a soul contract, leading to the 4 of Wands, which is a celebration. It could be moving. It can also be 1111 sign. For those of you who follow that, which is like finding a strong soulmate partner at the very least. So I hesitate. I pulled so many cards because I see this shadow and this entanglement and this 10 of Swords. But that's all done, right? That cycle is finished. You're dealing with the fragments of it, and then you're moving forward to something much more amazing. And that you figured out in the last moon. All right, let us go forward. Before I get into what's coming in, what's your challenge? The Knight of Swords. Okay. So what I said about that forgiveness piece, you saw a little bit of rage, a little bit of vengeance, a little bit of anger for the past. It's just clogging. It's just dragging you back. You're really asked to release it. You cannot balance these scales, at least not in the way a human mind might try to. Spiritually, energetically, I could say it's balanced or it will be balanced, but it isn't for you to do. It's done. There's nothing else to do here. There's no more trying to get someone to see a situation from a certain perspective, arguing with someone, trying to get them to change. They're not going to change. I just hear they're not changing. Your best move is to move forward. In front of you, 5 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's like a fight is coming in for you. Or there's someone who is really not got your back. They've not got your back. I would say from this reading, I really would work on shifting my energy out of being entangled in past cycles of behavior or engagement or other people trying to do what you once did. It's not going to go very well. You're really being called to break that, to do that. 2 of Swords. You need to imagine a new you. and you need to disengage. You're guided to disengage from other energies. Coming soon, and where do you fit in this game? That was the question we started with. There's some kinds of energies around you who want to hold you and lock you into where you've been. But you know you're on a new path. That last full moon, you know you're on a path of this 10 of Cups. Like Spirit is offering you this 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups. It's a very light and joyful energy. But something is trying to pull you down. You're guided to block other energies. Don't take the bait. Don't. Soul lesson. 3 of Cups. By the next holiday, wonderful joy is coming in for you. Queen of Wands. You're going to be clear of this situation. Your job is to keep your vibration high. You cannot do that if you entangle with this past energy. Even if the energy is long gone, your message is to close this cycle out. So it's time to cut those cords. Cut those cords. Disentangle yourself. You can't win. This rage, this anger, you can't. It is what it is. Leave that to Spirit and karma, the universe, to balance that. And you've got your karma coming back around with this wheel, right? With this ascending age. I am definitely clarifying that. 5 of Wands. I'm sorry, 5 of Swords. The Star. Ooh. Healing. I hope that's healing. High Priestess. Yes, it's healing. Oh my gosh. Healing your intuition. And the King of Wands. Healing your intuition around people. Yeah. Once you clear out all this, any little residual of holding on to ideas about yourself or other people, then you no longer are available for very toxic energies like this 5 of Swords. They can't come near you. So you've healed that for yourself. Ace of Wands. Yeah. You've taken your power back. These people can't play games with you anymore, right? That's why the 2 of Swords is here. Like, oh, someone wants to call you up and tell you, oh, did you, gossip. Oh, did you hear about it? No, I don't know. I don't care. I had to do that. I can tell you. Oh my gosh. I was the worst. At having, that was my favorite game. That's an old game from my family. That's an old on my mother's side is, as soon as something happened to someone, you get on the phone. Back in the day, it was a wall phone, and I remember my mom, oh my gosh, and you know what your grandma said? And there was something that was very juicy, right? Juicy about being able to talk about someone, and it made you feel strong, big, like, oh my God, that's not me. Oh, they thought they were so great. All of that kept you from being the compassionate, loving, kind, generous soul. And goodness knows when you made a mistake, you had to hide it, because if they all knew, and the way they would talk, right? Because trust me, people who you talk about you, right? Everybody's talking about everybody behind their back. All of this pattern is going. It's a time for joy. It's leaving it behind. And it all comes from a place of fear of not being enough, right? So I don't think I'm enough, so I need to see someone who's less than me, so I feel bigger. That's all done. Anything else? Anything? I don't know if I want to clarify anything else. There's so much of the past, it's kind of pulling you and cut loose and fly up like a balloon that's trying to go high, and it can't because you tie it down to the table, but cut that string and let that balloon go. That's you. Go be light. 2 Swords. I'll go with that one. Hangman. Let them go. Release them. Cut them loose. 3 of Pentacles. But that feels heavy. Trying to teach people. Trying to teach them. I'm going to teach them. No, you ain't going to teach them. No. I'm going to teach. You can't teach anyone who doesn't want to learn. And besides that, they're there to teach you. Let them go. Stop trying to teach them. 6-1, victory, ego. I need to feel victory over this. Release it. Release the need to be right. Release the need for them to see you a certain way. Page of Pentacles is another learning card. Wheel of Fortune and 7 of Pentacles. Focus on what you want to grow. Focus on the garden that you want to water. That's the one for yourself. All right. Well, I hope that helped. Welcome to a new ascended level, lighter age. Bye.